Hola, today is July 18, 2012. Happy birthday, Johnny, if you're watching. Happy 40th, I believe. Nice. Is it 40? Yeah, 39, 40. I'm pretty sure 40. Anyway, also congratulations to my Auntie Loretta and Uncle Fred, because Crystal, I forgot to tell you today that they are gonna have a baby.
Oh, cool.
Yay! Congrats! Congrats! Um, I know they're gonna be great parents as long as they don't become internet parents, like we like to call them. Because like the older parents, you know how they get really upset, like they don't know, like they get like freak out with every little thing their child does. They freak out, so they turn to the internet for help for every little thing, and they turn into the weird parents.
Just let them live, let them fall down, let them get hurt, let them learn on their own.
Exactly. Exactly. I think they'll do that though with their personalities. Or well, you never know. But congrats. Love you guys. Okay. There are two things I want to discuss really quickly on today's video. And one of them is the fact that Albuquerque, come on you guys, everyone who lives here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Albuquerque, or sometimes Albuquerque, as I like to call it, because it's supposed to have an R. If you read, um, what's his name? Anaya.
Oh, fun I am.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Hey, and read that book. It's really good. Or Albuquerque, if you don't know what I said. Okay, so, okay, you go around this city, and everywhere you go, it is bumpy. I know that a lot of you don't pay attention to that because it does not affect you physically. But pay attention when you drive around the city. What streets do you think are the worst as far as bumpiness
All of them?
goes? Exactly. Let's see. Montaño, which turns into Montgomery. Completely a mess.
4th Street.
4th Street.
Osuna. San Mateo.
Oh my god.
San Pedro.
Yes.
Candelaria. Comanche.
Carlisle.
Edith. Carlisle.
Edith is, but it further down, I think.
Yeah, further down, like between Montgomery and Comanche.
Yeah, exactly. Comanche is, it's turned bad. It used to be my safe street, but it's turned really bad. The same with Candelaria. It used to be my safe street, now it's totally bad. Carlisle is as bad um, as University. I'm sorry.
Oh, Gibson's a bad one too.
Gibson is horrendous. Horrendous. I mean that because there's this one area close to the Commission for the Blind.
Yep, right there by the airport.
Exactly. And it's
Yale.
There's this horrendous bump. It's not a bump, really. It's more like a hole. That if you're not paying attention, it's insane. go over. I can't go to the Gibson. I had to stop going to the hospital over there when I was going to Loveless because it's insane. Going over there was impossible after a while. I had to start going to the journal, but now I'm at press. So anyway, it's easier. Let me tell you, it's a lot smoother going from here to Hemis than it is to stay in the city.
And Hemis is like an hour out where we go.
How
sad is that?
Sad. How sad is that? And I know nobody is going to listen to me if I write letters to our governor or to anyone who has control over the streets and what happens and what gets worked on. If they are worked on, they get worse. So they either gotta find better men and women to work these streets and pave them, or don't do anything to them at all. Because what ends up being a smooth area ends up being shitty. And you can quote me on that. Okay. Number 2 problem that I would like to address. Once again, people.
So I was just gonna say, stupid people in Albuquerque and the ambulance. Or something different.
Pull over to the right side. Watch where you're going. Pay attention to the other cars around you.
Especially the ones in front of you.
Be nice to those that have to go slowly.
Get off your freaking cell phones.
Exactly. Do you want to die? Because if you are on your cell phone, it's easy for you to get into a wreck. You'll die or you will kill somebody else. Would you like that on your conscience?
Now I have to say, there are some people that can drive and talk at the same time and still be conscientious, but there's not very many. So we might as well just nobody do it.
If you're that
Nobody
person
do
or not.
it. Yeah,
you
exactly.
Don't know. You don't have very good judgment in that area of yourself.
And 99% of Albuquerque does not.
And that's probably
Cannot do more than one thing at once.
It's just probably people general, not Albuquerque. But
Well, I'm complaining about today.
I know.
Pull over for an ambulance and someone tries to go around me.
Yeah. And we're trying to get
that ambulance
through.
could be saving your grandma's life. Could be saving your life. But no, you gotta get in the way, and then you gotta ignore the fact that there's flashing lights and an ambulance behind you, and then you gotta try to cut the person off that's trying to pull over just so you can get around them, because oh my gosh, that person is pulling over to the side of the road for no reason. Why don't you pay attention so you know why the person's pulling off on the side of the road?
If your radio is blasting loud,
look in your freaking mirrors.
Exactly. One more thing before we go. And that has to do with the fact that I am sick. Sick. I hurt. It going around today killed me. Why don't you guys understand this? I don't feel well. I don't feel well. No matter how I look, no matter what you see, how I dress, how I sound.